Welcome guys, okay, so we're going to be showing you how to build this, and systems that I've just set at 50 that, there's still the outline, and the outline changes, that you can also make a note change. I'll go into that, and there's also a dead function, you can also do that. Size is just to manipulate it, and they obviously always go. It does have that weak curve thing. It's basically, it's nothing we really can do, it just kind of curves in, because how the scale works. But it actually looks fine until like there. That's like the worst point. So I mean, you could always flip around the image and it should be fine. So I mean, if we got this image, mask, if we got like all these and we just went like that, obviously we can't apparently flip it. So maybe we make it like and if there's easy way to flip it. Well, we won't, but I guess we could just make like the point there. That would fix it. And then with like, still be a bit bad, but not too bad. I mean, like it's a bit better, maybe. But anyway, if you actually look at the scene, when we actually scale it, let's go like a little bit. So I've seen someone's like go off screen. We're just actually scaling. We're just directly scaling this. So you can see here. Look at the scale. Actually affecting the mask. Look at the scale goes up, which is the X1. And we're not affecting the Y1 because we don't want to affect the Y1, because Y1 would make it go down as well. And this little health bar is just simple thing. So we're going through how to do this, and then next time we'll be going through how to do this one. Which allows you to add a bunch of hearts, and remove is a different. Sorry. This should be remove. There we go. So we can obviously add us and remove. So I obviously have to fix remove. It's probably because it doesn't refresh it, but okay, we won't be going to that. But remove is somewhere broken. Don't know why, but yeah, everything else works. You can obviously mix a black and a blue, and it'll fill up. And if you have half a black heart and you add a full black heart, you do that. If I now add a red heart to this, it'll add it to the start, as usual. I believe it's actually doing it. Let's start checking. So have a look here. Red hearts we have 3. It's fine. Black hearts we have 4, which we don't have. We have a little bit more. We got 5. And yeah. Oh yeah, we do have 4. Now if we add a heart, you'll see. We're just not updating it, which I'll quickly fix. Sorry about this. And now it should be working. Yeah. And it will move. I believe right now it's just going to move a full, depending on, regardless of what you do, because it's just made to move a full heart. But I'll probably be fixing that. That's one of the reasons I'm not doing this today, is because of things like that. I haven't really tested the remove function. I just kind of got a simple one in. We will save. So we will be building this. It doesn't scale very well, as you can see, for no apparent reason. It apparently doesn't scale well. These should be scaling fine. Regardless. Oh, there must be the scale stuff to be set up. Yep. I see. So I obviously haven't set up all the scales yet. Like this image scale needs to have these ones brought across. The mask needs to have these ones brought across. Same with this over here. The mask needs to have these ones brought across. And the image needs to have actually ones. Speed up and scale downwards. Freak. This is like really frustrating. They need to fix this system because sometimes you just want to edit it and it just, there we go, and it just doesn't allow you to zoom in right well. And this should scale how I want now, yeah. So obviously it's really weird with scaling like that, but if we go from like this to maximize, it will scale properly. I just had, with the new outlines, I didn't fully update all the scaling stuff. But we'll be doing that in our tutorial here. Let me actually turn off maximize. Okay, so we'll start a new scene. We definitely want to save that. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a canvas. This is just the UI thing, right? And we're just going to be building the UI probably in this episode, then we'll be going from there. So what we want to do is we actually want to build a few things. We want to build an image. We want to call this our image outline. I will probably upload on my site all these bars for you if you want to use them, because they took like literally probably less than a minute to build. They're really quick to build. I just opened up GIMP and just kind of built these things and set them to Trinary. They're just kind of simple for corner cut off, but they look not bad. Essentially, we want image outline, and we want to set them to whatever our bars are. So mine's 528 by 90. Okay, then we just kind of want to position it how we like. So we're going to have image outline, and then we're going to have on that another image, and this is going to be our image mask. And then on that we want to have another one, which is going to be our actual image bar. Alright? So just say G here. And then we're just going to make sure these are 528 by 90, and these are 528 by 90. So these are all the same essentially. So if I move one, they all just move. Good. Essentially, in the mask, we want to move both these components. We're add a mask. So what a mask does is, I'll show you. Right. So as you see, you can see the full thing. If I actually we'll add a bar to this. So we'll just add like, I don't know, doesn't really matter. This. So if I get my image outline. See what it does? Yeah. Our outline we will just quickly set up an outline. So what will happen is as we zoom in, we don't want to touch our outline, we want to touch our mask. So our mask is just gonna I see our outline's always going to be here. We're never going to increase the scale more than this, but essentially we're just going to mess around with the scale. So if our scale is like 0.5, then do this. Scale is 0.1, 0.1, it'll do this, and so on. I know there's many other ways to do this, but this is the best way for me, I found, is the way I like the most. I know there's other ways where you can actually just do this. Where you just kind of scale it downwards like this. That's not too bad, but I'm sure you can do that, but I couldn't find how to do it. I'll say that much. So next, I'm going to set up these anchors, and how the anchors are meant to be set up is like this. Because if they're far apart, it allows you to scale in that direction. If they're not, then for example here, this is no scaling. So what we want to do is we want to make it so you can scale acrossways, but we want to make sure that you can't scale downways. This is the reason behind this, is that we want to make sure that all your anchors are this way. Is that way that if we do it this way, then what we should get is we should get that it sort of scales wide along the X angle. But if you make your thing bigger, you see the Y angle doesn't change. Otherwise, it will make it big and small. So if you just have a look at our mask, we can just kind of like maybe make this 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0. So wherever, right? I do suggest that you don't have a corner cut off like I did. The reasons behind this are mostly to come down to that, as you know, as you would have seen, it kind of does this weird thing where it, like, fills in, and that's with all methods. So I really wouldn't suggest you do anything like that. Just keep it simple. So we're just going to create one, and what we're going to do is we're going to have as a red one. So we want our half outline, and we'll just do it maybe as green. It doesn't really matter. Our mask, we're not going to have anything, and our bar will have as green. So as you see, that's what we get. It's a beautiful bar. Now we're going to start doing some coding. But before this, we'll actually create a text document, but we also need a slider. And we're also going to have another text, and this text is going to cover the entire screen. And it's just going to say, he's dead or whatever. So maybe we'll make this like 80, like a much bigger number, say, like you are dead. Like that maybe. And we'll just make it like a red. And we'll put in the middle and middle. And we're going to turn it off. And then this one's here. This can be for our how much HP we have. And you can put it here, which I like to kind of do. Like this, and it's just going to say HP for this example is. And actually I'm going to move down a bit, and we actually are going to put spacebar in front because it just kind of makes it look a bit nicer, because it means it doesn't have the bullets in spray. But that looks quite good, and this slider is just going to go up here. Now this slider, we want to make sure it goes from left to right, and we make sure it's 0 to 100, right? And whole numbers, so we can like adjust it, and that's how much HP we have that we can adjust. So with this code, I'm just going to really emphasize this, that we want to, I just really want you guys to make sure that you know this, that, we'll say a health bar, that you, when you're coding this, that just remember that, how it works is that if you want to change the HP, I'll show you where we're storing it, that you can. You don't need a slider for this. So I'll put all the stuff you do need, and then I'll put all the stuff that you don't need after.